everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing the first episode of a new video series, and it's all about my hair journey. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lindsay, or you may know me as Victory Gun, and I'm all about self-expressionism. So I like my tattoos, I like my makeup, and as per this video series, I like to talk about hair. So this whole journey, different episode series that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be walking through essentially my Buzzcut experience. So back in 2021, I think September, I decided to do sort of a bold move and buzz off all of my hair. It was an extremely scary but freeing experience, and it's something that really fundamentally changed my life, not to sort of oversell it or over dramatize it, but it really did change my life, and I get so many questions about it. So I thought, once and for all, let's sit down, let's get chatty, and let's walk through my hair journey. So yeah, this series is essentially all about sharing the journey that I went on. I love inspiring people to think about having a buzz cut, thinking outside of the box, supporting those who can't grow hair, and show them the confidence that can be had with a buzz cut, with short hair, with no hair, whether you're female or male. So yeah, I'm really hoping to inspire some people, and I'll be sharing, some of the pitfalls of having a buzz cut as well as the triumphs. So whether you're thinking about it, you have one, or you're in the regrowth period, I think there's a little bit of something for everyone, and yeah, I'm looking forward to walking through it. So let's go. So right off the bat, I think the first thing that people often ask me is, why did you decide to buzz your hair off? Honestly, this is something that I had been thinking about for a really long time. I won't oversell it. I'm not going to say my entire life, but I have had such a complicated relationship with my hair my entire life. I have hated it. I have hated the texture, the color, the length, the coarseness, the frizziness, doing things with it. Honestly, I have hated it, and it has always felt so foreign to me. Like, I don't know how to express that, and I don't know if other people feel the same way, but I've always felt like an imposter in my hair, and so insecure. And so it is something that, whether consciously or subconsciously, I have formally thought about. It's something that was always in my mind, like, why do I feel wrong with the hair that I have, and how can I make it feel better? So at that time, I had tried going to a pixie cut. That didn't make me feel any better. I bleached it. That didn't do anything. I went blue. I went green. I did all the things to try and find something that made me comfortable, and just nothing seemed to work. Things that worked in the past weren't working. Nothing felt right. And I think, I'd really gotten to a point in my life where I was done doing things that felt anything other than authentic. I wanted to feel like me. Like, forget about what everyone else was going to think, what work was going to think, what my family was going to think, what people on the street. I'm over it. Like, I'm not comfortable, and I don't think I'm put in this world to be uncomfortable and unhappy. And I think, another piece is I often used my hair to hide behind, and I had been told that very oddly a few times in my life by different people that, I would hide behind my hair, figuratively and literally. And I think I really wanted to challenge myself to move past that. So yeah, I can remember the day. I can remember how I felt and where I was. And, thank goodness we had clippers on hand, because who knows what type of hack job I would have done with scissors. So I grabbed the clippers, and I mean, being the chicken shit that I am, I still grabbed the longest guard that I could find. And so my buzz cut was originally, I don't know, like an inch long. But I still did it. And, I felt really terrified in the beginning when I first started to buzz it off. I think I had a wave of emotions and anxieties of all the voices of all the people that were going to tell me I wasn't enough, I wasn't feminine anymore, that were going to say something was wrong with me. And it felt like an entire wave of the ocean coming over me and sort of suffocating me. And as I continued to buzz it off, it just, like, again, sorry to be dramatic, like it all just went away. And as the hair fell, the insecurities fell away. And it's definitely not what I was expecting. But I, for the first time in my life, felt true to myself, authentic, and less insecure, which it's like the weirdest thing, because as a human, you grow up and there is so much emphasis on hair, females and males. All of the evil characters in movies have no hair, they're bald in some way, female and male. And you really are brought up to feel like your identity is tied to your hair. And if you don't have it, you're not enough. So it was very shocking to me to buzz it off and feel attractive and feminine and myself. And yeah, I mean, with that sort of internal realizations and feelings, there were obviously other people in the world. My family had reactions, strangers had reactions, but again, not what I was expecting at all. Strangers were so supportive and kind, and I had never had so many people reach out to me off the street to tell me I was beautiful, or they loved what I was doing, or they loved my look. And honestly, the buzz cut does have something to do with it, I'm sure. The other piece of it is sort of that internal exuding of confidence that I had when I had a buzz cut. And I still talk about it to this day, that the most confident I've ever felt about my appearance is when I didn't have hair. And it's sad that that has to feel weird. Like, but I'm glad that I experienced it, and I'm glad that I can share that experience with others and talk about it today. So yeah, if you're thinking about buzzing your hair, for sure, it's scary as shit. But it is one of the most freeing experiences that I've ever had in my life. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's definitely those days where you just want to throw on a hat, you want to hide, and you know what? Okay, you can. That's what hats are for. Like, just put the hat on. You're gonna feel like that if you have hair or you don't have hair. So this series, I mean, if you haven't figured it out yet, it's about more than just hair. It's about confidence, it's about growth, it's about norms, it's about stereotypes, it's about embracing change. And yeah, over the next few episodes, I hope to be sharing everything that I can remember about my experience, tips and tricks, things I felt, things people did or said, experiences I had, and how to deal with some of the awkwardness of people, but also awkwardness of not having hair, awkwardness of growing out your hair. I've been through it all, and I think, yeah, I have some good insights to share, and I hope that I can be helpful to some of you out there. And throughout this episode series, I'm obviously going to cover the emotional side of the journey. For those of you who know me, know that I'm a bit of an emotional person. I might well up once or twice or 300 times over the course of this series, but honestly, at the end of the day, I know I say it's just hair, but for a lot of us, it's not just hair. Hair is so much more than that. It's how we express who we are, and sometimes it's how we find ourselves. So yeah, whether you're thinking of buzzing your hair, you're currently with a buzz cut, or have no hair, or you're in that regrowth period, or just love transformation stories, I think there's going to be so much to look forward to, and I can't wait to pull out all the pictures and videos out of the vault to show you all of the fun experiences I had. So yeah, I think that's it for this sort of introductory episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, I don't know, all the other things that you need to do so that you don't miss another episode of this series. And if you are thinking of a buzz cut or you have one, honestly, I want to hear from you. Go ahead and throw your experiences in the comment box, or if you have any questions for me that I can answer throughout this video series, put them in there as well. Just reach out. I'd love to hear your questions and yeah, be able to provide some support and some insight to you all. So in the next episode of this video series, I'll be diving a little deeper into the buzz cut experience itself. So what led me to do it? How did it feel? What were the reactions that I got? So yeah, I think it'll be a fun one. So yeah, again, I hope that you enjoyed, and until next time, stay beautiful.